Mr. Hunter.
Oh. Hey, by the way, has George been out yet?
Only for a short time, if you know what I mean.
Yes, I know what you mean.
Maybe when Freddie comes, he will go out. He go always with the boy to school.
Well, we'll know in a minute. Well, it's your decision, old buddy. I can't help you. Well, there's an old saying, love conquers all.
Oh, hi, George. Come on, George, we're going to school. Hi, Freddie. Hi, Aunt. Is there snow up in the high meadow? Oh, sure. Me and George are going up there after school. With that sled? Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Skiing is more fun. It is? Sure. You mean you've never skied? No. I was afraid of that. I'd like to learn someday. Think you could learn by Sunday? I don't know. I don't have any skis. I have an old pair you could use. But why should I learn till Sunday? Well, something sort of happened at school, and you've got to help us out. The whole class is counting on you.
With your arithmetic. Therefore, your arithmetic assignment will be the lesson on page 8 and 9. And remember, we'll have a history test tomorrow. Yes, Hans?
But Fräulein Müller, we have to practice for the skiing contest.
Tomorrow will be the last test until after the contest. You will still have plenty of time for practice.
But, Freddie, some of us will need a lot of practice.
We mustn't neglect our schoolwork. If Freddie or anyone else feels they don't have enough time to practice, then perhaps they should not compete.
But we need everybody.
Nevertheless, your studies come first. Anyone who feels they don't have enough time to practice should say so now.
Mr. Hunter, I found the receipt for the water heater repairs.
Oh, good. Where'd you find it?
In the toolbox.
I should have guessed. Thank you, Frau Gerber. Well, that's it. It balances out.
Wow. If it isn't Jean-Claude Keeley.
Well, to be a good skier, you have to be dressed properly. Psychologically, that's very, very important.
Walter.
Hey, Freddie. I didn't expect you this soon. I thought you said you were going sledding.
I was, but I forgot about the history test.
Oh, well, your studies are more important.
I don't know why all grown-ups keep saying that.
Where'd you get the skis?
Hans loaned them to me.
Ah. Freddie, they look like they're in pretty bad shape.
So am I, Mr. Jim.
What are you talking about?
I have to learn to ski by Sunday. I'm gonna be in a contest.
Sunday? Well, that doesn't give you very much time.
Wow. You sure look like you're a good skier, Mr. Walter.
You see, the psychological approach does work. I've done a few spins on the slopes in my time.
Could you teach me to ski by Sunday?
Yeah, I'll meet you tomorrow right after school.
Okay.
Do you mind if I come along and watch?
Yeah, I think I'd like to see this, too.
Well, you can't interfere. You see, the teacher-pupil relationship is, psychologically, it's very involved, you know?
Can George come?
Well,
Oh, let him, Jim. There's a very important morale factor involved here.
I guess it's about time George got used to being a St. Bernard.
Wow, that sure looks like fun, Mr. Jim. Can I learn to do that?
Well, Freddie, it may look like it's easy, but it takes a lot of practice to do that.
He didn't keep the skis together.
Hey, Jim, isn't that Stefan Zucker?
That's right. Ooh, pretty good show.
Hi, Helga. Hi, Jim.
How are you, Stephen? Oh, Stephen, I'd like to have you meet Walter Clark.
Hi, Walter. Nice to meet you.
How do you do?
And this is Freddie.
Hi, Freddie. Nice to meet you.
You sure seem a good skier, Mr. Stefan.
Oh, thank you very much, Freddie.
Well, Stephen's a ski instructor. Freddie's up here to learn how to ski.
Well, Freddie, if you need any help, please let me know.
Never mind. I've got it all under control, thank you.
Good luck. I have to do some more practice. See you later.
Bye, Stephen.
Goodbye.
All right, well, I'd still say his skis aren't together.
Well, okay, Walter. Now it's your turn to show us how it's done.
Oh. Well, this snow isn't so good, you know? Maybe we better find a nice, quiet, out-of-the-way spot, okay?
Come on, George. Come on.
Now, Freddie, there's one very important word you have to know about skiing. Very important word.
What's that?
Track.
Why?
Well, that's to let the other skiers down the hill know that you're coming, and then they get out of the way for you.
Walter, I don't think he has to worry about that now.
Please, don't rush a professional.
Look, I hate to interrupt, Coach, but why don't you show him instead of talking about it all the time?
You mean me ski?
Yes.
Well, that's lesson number 6.
Walter.
Okay. Well, the first thing you have to do is bend your knees, you know? And balance. Balance is the most important thing in skiing. Got to be limber. Balance, that's the word. Balance.
Well, so much for balance.
If you could spare the time, Stefan, I'd sure would appreciate it. It seems that without Freddie, the class can't compete. Well, you know, do the best you can. Yes, I realize there isn't much time. Oh, you mean Walter? Well, Walter had a slight accident.
Well, nobody's perfect.
Hi, Freddie.
Hi, Mr. Jim. Aunt Helga said you wanted to see me.
That's right, I did. Come on around and sit down, hmm?
All right.
I understand you want to quit the skiing team. Is that right?
They all laughed at me. They shouldn't have laughed at me.
No, they shouldn't have laughed at you, but they did.
I just couldn't stay in the team, Mr. Jim.
Mm-hmm. And I remember, I was about your age, and I wanted to play on the school basketball team. Boy, and I practiced and practiced and practiced. And then when I tried out, I didn't make it.
Why?
I was too short. Yeah, I think it's kind of funny, too. But I sure didn't then. No, sir. So I was going to quit basketball. Never play it again. But the next year, I decided to try out again, and I made the team.
Were you taller then?
Well, a little. But the important thing was I was a better player. You know the old story about it's not important whether you win or lose, it's how you play the game. You've heard of that, haven't you?
Yeah, I've heard of that one.
Mm-hmm. But you haven't even played the game. You quit before you started.
But, Mr. Jim...
I know they laughed at you. But the important thing is that you tried. Now, if you decide to quit, that means the others can't compete.
What am I gonna do, Mr. Jim?
Well, gee, Freddie, I don't know. I'm afraid that's up to you.
All right, I'll try.
Come on.
Ooh, not bad.
Well, where do we stand now?
Well, we're ahead, but not very much. Great.
Are we still ahead?
Yep, by 3 seconds. Hans is up next.
Oh, good.
Just got the best time so far.
How'd you do?
Well, now we're ahead by 4 seconds. Oh, Ludwig Ziegler's up next. He's our strongest skier.
Well, that's pretty sneaky. Being their best skier last.
Especially when our last skier is Freddie.
Well, let's keep our fingers crossed.
Say, he was good. How do we stand now?
We're ahead by 2 seconds.
Well, Freddie's up next.
Now, if he can just make it across the finish line, we can win.
He's got to remember to say track. That's very important.
Okay, I think he's gonna make it. Freddie.
It's okay. It's okay.
That's strictly illegal.
Oh, I don't care. I'm proud.
So am I.
Oh, George, at least we tried. And that's the most important thing, is what Mr. Jim said.
So? I think you might like to warm the insides.
Yes, it's a very good idea, Frau Gerber. We're just a little cold up there.
Thank you.
Here you go, Walter.
Thank you.
Mr. Hunter, tell me, how did Freddie do?
Well, frankly, Frau Gerber, we're all very proud of him.
Even though he was disqualified.
What means disqualified?
Well, frankly, it means his team lost.
You see, you have to cross the finish line all by yourself. You can't be dragged by a St. Bernard.
Oh, hardly.
George did that.
Well, he was only trying to help Freddie.
Yeah, and Freddie was just trying to help his class.
So Freddie won, even though he lost.
That's exactly right, Frog River.
Then he is a happy boy.
Yeah, and I think he's a tired boy, too. You know, I think the 10th member of the Oberlin ski team deserves a good rest.
And so does number 11.